The Syria conflict is entering its 10th year. 10th year of an awful war that has caused the worst humanitarian crisis since the Second World War. Over 500,000 people have died, and half of Syria's entire population had to flee their homes. An entire generation of Syrian children has only known war. And it's still not over, because the Syrian people are still living in fear, they are still suffering, their future is still held hostage, and Europe cannot and will not look away. Syria is an immediate neighbor of the European Union, and its stability matters to us. We also need to preserve the order of our world, and the mass crimes that have been committed in Syria by all parties to the conflict cannot remain unpunished. That's why the EU has stood by the Syrian people since 2011. We have supported them and continue to support them both inside Syria and in the neighboring countries. Countries like Jordan, Lebanon, and Turkey, in particular, have shown extraordinary solidarity towards the very large number of Syrian refugees they are hosting, and we have heavily supported them too. The European Union, with its member states, is the largest provider of international aid to those affected by the Syrian crisis. We have been delivering more than 20 billion of euros in humanitarian stabilization and resilience and assistance to Syria. But this is not enough. We must do more to end the suffering of the Syrian people, and first and foremost, we need a political solution to the crisis, and this we cannot do alone. That's why we host, together with the United Nations, this 4th Brussels Conference for the Future of Syria and the region, where we are bringing together all relevant actors that are needed to address the current situation. We will reaffirm our strong support to United Nations efforts to find a comprehensive and lasting political solution. And we will mobilize the necessary financial support for Syria and the neighboring countries hosting Syrian refugees. We will continue to engage in meaningful dialogue with civil society from Syria and the region, because the Syrian people will have to decide the future in Syria, and we will stand by them in doing so.